Time moves on, and now you're gone.
Closer Than This debuts at number 12 on Japan's J-Wave Tokyo Hot 100. Congratulations, Jimin. Tokyo Hot 100, which is published on Billboard Mag, ranks the 100 most popular songs every week. It is the official music chart program of J-Wave, Tokyo's most listened to FM radio. Jimin's Closer Than This achieves the biggest first-day first-week streams debut on Pandora. Like Crazy is now officially the 7th longest charting song by a K-pop act on the Spotify USA Daily Top Song chart, surpassing Butter, 122 days. It is also the longest charting solo song by a Korean soloist on the chart and the 3rd longest charting Korean song. Jimin is now the first and only individual in history to have 5 solo songs and projects achieve number 1 in 110 regions on iTunes, and Jimin's all solo songs projects with reached 110 number 1s on iTunes. Closer Than This, 110, Like Crazy, 119, Set Me Free PT2, 113, With You, 119, Filter, 118. RSN, a company specializing in data analytics through AI, revealed that the online usage of BTS-related keywords reached its zenith in March 2023, coinciding with the release of Jimin's debut solo album. And that's Jimin Effect. Music journalist and DJ Yoshiaki Takahashi wrote a critique of Jimin's Face. In his first full-fledged solo activity, Jimin broke out with a sound that was right in the middle of Western trends, and he achieved amazing results. It strongly demonstrated his potential as a solo singer to the world's pop music scene. The achievements of Jimin's first solo album, Face, will increase in weight over time, English and Korean translations attached. Like Crazy has surpassed 600 million streams on the Spotify Global Daily Chart. It extends its record as the most streamed solo song by a K-pop and Korean soloist on the chart in history. Face by Jimin has surpassed 1.6 billion streams on Spotify. It's the first Korean album by a Korea and K-pop soloist to achieve this feat in history. And latest news. Arab entertainment media and news outlet, Celebs Arabic, presented Jimin's #DiorSpring24 campaign advertisement in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. This ad billboard is huge for Jimin's Dior Spring 2024 in Saudi Arabia. This advertisement is the huge because it is the first ever time for a Korean man to get a billboard advertisement in Saudi Arabia. And this is not the first time Saudi Arabia showed their love for Jimin. At 2021, Jimin was mentioned back in the Saudi Arabian animation series Masamir Country on Netflix. She explained, "What's the difference between Messi and Jimin?" And she said, "Messi plays football and people worship his feet, Jimin preaches love and peace, and rises with our minds and hearts." Upon Jimin's Face album comeback and Face pre-order on January 6, Jimin's fans started trending Jimin with these 4 key words: pre-order Face vinyls, Face recomeback, Face is coming, Jimin is coming. After Jimin's comeback, his album sold out on vinyl in US stores on both Weverse USA and Walmart. This is powerful. It's not even being promoted properly due to manipulation. Do you know how amazing that is? But after this news, the fake hypocrite army made another sabotage for Jimin, and they started to push for the return of fake love and started the trend of manipulating the real OD7. This fake fans want Jimin to lose big record. This week is supposed to be Jimin's focus week to push the faces to new heights on BB200. When every time is something's related to Jimin, then they started using BTS OT7 streaming. Last year, during Jimin's debut, ARMY did the same thing again. Right during the debut of the album, ARMY wanted to reach 1 billion with the Jungkook song. Hypocritical fandom. Do you guys know that Jimin's era was very sad because of Big Hit and ARMY? At the time of Jimin's debut, all the members were attacking him every day. He was dragged by other fans. ARMY was already strange towards him. Many people in the ARMY started insulting him, associating him only with his singles, making fun of his name, starting to see him as a competitor. Shortly after his album was released, the way ARMY started behaving when it came to voting for Jimin, that was really sad. Armies continued to harassing Jimin fans before and after the album's release as Jimin's fans staged a comeback for him, but this hatred and inequality was way before. Thinking about the fact that Jimin is the only member who didn't get to perform all of his album in Chapter 2 while others all had their own stages to perform every songs they have and more, excluding Jin since he got only one single. We all know about this. He has the most amazing stage presence and yet he was the only one not to get his own stage. He also said on Fallon it's his dream to perform since he was very little. It's immensely painful and he deserved so much more. If you still think that ARMY is OT7 then look this picture. The truth of this picture is that the ARMY is not OT7 and it is true that ARMY is only now OT1. If you guys like JM News Editor channel then please click on thank button and give a small amount of thanks because your small thanks amount makes us happy.